My name is Isabella, and today I would like to talk about goals in life and how to set yourself goals that are realistic and achievable, and why set yourself goals in the first place. And I was one of those who thought that goals were not really necessary and it's better just to go with the flow and one day at a time and so on, um, which is fine to a certain degree. You can live like that, but unfortunately, what I found is that without goals, you tend to stagnate a bit, and you really want to move forward and see some kind of improvement in any specific area of your life. Now, I'm not really specifically talking about self improvement because I'm not a great believer in improving yourself, because as human beings, we're already perfect. And I mean, I'm not saying we're perfect, but we are creations of divine mind. So there's nothing really we should improve about ourselves, but we can strive to get our potential and to thrive on what we've already got. So it's more like, because when I think about self-improvement, it's always like, oh, I'm not good enough, I've got to improve myself. No, I don't mean it that way. It's more, I'm want to discover what my talents are, what I'm good at, and improve on those in those specific areas, and really use them to my enjoyment. Enjoyment is the what you want out of life. Enjoy those skills that you have and get some satisfaction out of using them, and helping others with what you're best at. So, going back to goals, I found that setting yourself goals is important because it gives you something to look forward to, it motivates you, and you really need this kind of energy, this positive energy, that you're moving. Life is movement, everything's moving. So you're moving towards this goal that you've set yourself, and it doesn't have to be it can be flexible. Well, what I mean by that, if you see that you cannot achieve this goal uh, by a certain by a certain time that you set yourself, don't beat up on yourself. Just say, well, that's fine, but at least I have worked a little bit towards it, and whatever progress I've made, this is to my benefit. So goal setting, in a way, to me, is gives me more energy and something to move towards without being a very a very inflexible type of thing that you don't have to do it. It's just something that will make it easier for you in a way, because the direction you're moving and the direction you want to go to. So what sort of goals should you set yourself? Now, I used to make the mistake that I used to set myself too many goals at once, and that doesn't work, because it doesn't work because you don't have any priorities anymore. You need to prioritize. So just to begin with, just set yourself one goal. Maybe and it can be anything. It can be, well, it can be to give up smoking, or to lose a bit of, and don't lose too much weight at once. Maybe a few pounds or kilos at a time. That's fine. Or to start exercising, maybe even if it's just twice a week, for half an hour. That's a beginning. And like little goals. So just choose one goal, one specific goal that is really important to you, and then focus on that, work on that. And the time frame is quite important, because with your goals you need a time frame. And when you have one specific goal, it's good to have a short-term time frame for that goal, like 24 hours, 1 week, 1 month, maybe 6 months, but don't go too far ahead in the future. When it's more like life goals that you want to see yourself in a certain career, or in you want to turn your passion into your work, or very big goals, then obviously you need to give yourself more time. You can even give yourself 5 or 10 years, but these small goals start with small time frames. I would say 24 hours, and then 1 week, and then 30 days, and stick to that and see how you go. And after that, once you've achieved that goal, it's very important to reward yourself, because we tend to beat up on ourselves and punish ourselves when we don't achieve something, but we forget to reward ourselves. Hey, there's my pussycat. Hello. Just jumped down. So we forget to reward ourselves, which is very important. So your reward could be anything from going out to the movies, or going out to a restaurant, or just taking some time to yourself, or just go out in nature, or it doesn't have to be anything with a monetary value, but it's something that you're doing for yourself and that you're enjoying. Right. Well, I will leave it at that, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. And I hope you'll be really, really happy.